Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here with an amazing question: how to own who you are. People will often tell you to own who you are, regardless of what others may think and regardless of where life takes you. But if we are truly being honest, owning who you are is so much easier than done. If you have told me this years ago, I would have immediately shaken my head and said I wouldn't even know how to start. Truth to be told, I wouldn't even think that it was possible, at least for me. But before we dive into it, let's define the meaning of this phrase. What does own who you are truly means? Owning who you are means being completely true to yourself. It means embracing who you are, flaws included. To own who you are is to be confident in your skin. It means that accepting yourself completely. It's loving yourself more, knowing your worth, and always believing that you are good enough and worthy to love, happiness, and all the good things. Now, we all know that owning who you are and knowing your worth is so important, and yet it still gets even more difficult to practice every single day. Let's understand how to do it. So, in this video, I'll share some of the things that I found very helpful in helping me navigate self love, self worth, and owning who I am truly. Number one, get to know yourself. You can't own who you are if you don't know yourself. That's why, before anything else, this should be the very first step that you must take. When I was navigating the lowest point of my life, I felt so broken, and frankly, I felt like I didn't know who I was anymore or what I wanted to be. I have been running away from so many emotions, feelings for the longest time. I've decided that the very first step that I need to take is to get to know who I am, was to sit with all my emotions, let myself feel, and be vulnerable. The second is stop people pleasing. Here are few crucial things I've learned from being people pleaser, constantly pretending to be somebody that you are not, just to please or gain people's approval is not only a huge waste of time, but is also a mentally draining and emotionally exhausting thing. If you tie your worth to other people's validation, you will only live your life constantly trying to meet other people's expectations of you instead of actually living the life you deserve. You will only be stuck and unable to unlock your fullest potential. Please know that you are enough, you're worthy just as you are now and where you are now. Even at your lowest point, you are enough. Remind yourself that the only validation that you will ever need is yours. It's time to set yourself free and finally live the life you deserve. Third is stop the comparison game. You can't own who you are if you're constantly comparing yourself with everyone around you. I have learned that constantly comparing yourself and your life to everyone around you only keeps you unhappy and bitter, and not to mention how bad it is for your self esteem and your mental health. The only person that you should ever compare yourself is with yourself, the person that you were yesterday. Now, the fourth place with your subconscious mind. Stop the negative self talk. To own yourself means to be confident in yourself. You can't do this if you have that negative self talk within, with yourself. I know how easy it is to beat ourselves up and criticize ourselves every little thing that we do. I was guilty of this too. And the truth to be told, I still find myself doing this more often than I would like to admit. Learn to offer yourself kindness, compassion, and counter every negative self talk with a positive one instead. Place every negative sentence, place every negative situation with positive talks. I know it's difficult in the start, but yes, it works. Trust me. Fifth is accept yourself and love yourself more. Accepting yourself means embracing who you are now, completely and wholeheartedly. For you to be able to do this, you have to learn to embrace your flaws and your weaknesses. When you learn to love who you are and embrace yourself, you're also making a way for growth and your self improvement. Remember that owning who you are is not something that you can just master overnight. It's a constant journey that you have to choose to take every single day. Remind yourself that you are worthy of being heard, being loved, and of so much happiness. Stop trying to dull your sparkle by pretending to be somebody that you are not. In the world where authenticity is no longer important, be the change and own who you are. I hope you love this content of the video and you will surely implement whatever you have heard. I know it's difficult in the start, but please give it a try. It's truly amazing. The feeling that you get after doing this is truly amazing. For more such content, do subscribe to my channel. So, see you in my next video. Bye bye.